outfit of the day. It's only 20 something degrees, but I've really worn my long pants into the ground. I actually brought two pairs of pants that are too long that need to be hemmed, and it's not good. I don't want to drag my pants on the streets of Florence, Dave. I just don't want to do that. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to the vlog. I might look tired because I am. There was a lot of wine had yesterday. A lot. So yeah, I think the last thing I filmed yesterday, or like an update, was that we had gotten absolutely torrentially rained on when we were getting on our bus for our winery tour. So I booked this winery tour probably in June, like a long time ago. And it was like $270 for me and David to be on this winery tour. It was our bougie tour, our bougie thing we were doing. Everything else we're doing is relatively cheap tour-wise. So this one was like the big one. And I booked it a long time ago, and it said that we were meeting up at 2:30, and I looked up where the meeting point was a couple days ago, and it says it was like a 50-minute walk or something like that. And then I kind of forgot about it. And then me and Dave yesterday were getting ready, and I'm like, okay, we gotta go, it's 2, gotta get going. 2:10 comes, I'm like, okay, we really gotta go, we don't wanna be late. And then I'm looking at the website, the little thing, and it was like meeting at 2:30 or 2:15, not 2:30. It was 2:30 we leave, like the bus is rolling at 2:30. So 2:15 was the meeting point. So I was like, oh shit, it's a 15-minute walk. It's already 2:10, like we're going. So we both run out the door. I forgot my umbrella. I bought an umbrella yesterday because it was spitting rain all morning, and it looked like it was clearing up. It looked like it wasn't gonna rain any further. I bought this umbrella and I was like, okay, leave it on the hook. And then when we were running out to the door to go to this meeting point, I was like, oh my God, I forgot the umbrella, but we were already down the 3 flights of stairs. We were late. I was like, fuck it, it's okay. I have a little sweater just in case it starts to spit. So we're running over to the meeting point. We get there at like 2:20 something. We literally ran. So we were just like 5-ish, 7-ish minutes late type of thing. And all of a sudden, when we're at the meeting point, we see a bunch of tour groups. There's like probably 6 or 7 tour groups all meeting in the same area, which is like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And it starts to torrentially downpour. Like rain I have never seen in my life. Like you're soaking in seconds type of rain, like sheets and sheets of rain. It was crazy. And so all of the tour groups start like running off. We walk up to this woman and she is looking for somebody, and we were like, oh, for Gabby Peterson. She's like, yep, Gabby Peterson, let's go, you're on our tour. I was like, okay, and then David was like, Gabby Peterson, and then she repeated something back to us that we thought was Gary, but Dave was like, Gabby Peterson, and she's like, yes, you, for sure. She's like, let's go to the bus, let's run, it's raining, so we run over to the bus. I'm sitting on the bus, I'm soaking wet, my whole outfit, my skirt, my shirt, I got all nice. I did my hair because I wanted to be nice for the winery. I want to take some pics with David at the winery. My hair is soaking wet. Everything is soaking wet. My sweater, I like use my sweater to cover my head. So my like wool sweater is literally like 2 pounds of just water. It was so heavy. Yeah, we get on the bus. Me and David are like, what the F? I was already just in a mood because I was like, I did my hair. I wanted to look good. I don't want to be on a bus for an hour and a half driving into Tuscany while soaking wet. I don't really feel like being wet for the next 6 hours, yada, yada, yada. And I'm already in a bad mood. Dave's like, okay, let's just make the most of it. It sucks. What can you do? Whatever. Honestly, even if I had brought an umbrella, I don't think it would have done that much. Like, I think my skirt would have been soaking wet anyway. It's just annoying that had it been like 5 minutes later, we would have been fine. We would have already been on the bus. It was just like right then and there. And then the chaos of also the rain. Like the rain just caused chaos. Everyone just ran to the buses. People were trying to get checked in for tours, and yeah, that was the chaos. So we haven't even moved yet. So the woman walks by, and me and David are like, do we need to check in? Because she was mentioning something about a sticker. And we were like, do we need to check in? And she was like, no, all good. You don't need to check in. We were like, okay. Bus starts going. She's like, I got in contact with the company, and turns out 2 people got on the wrong bus. They're supposed to be with us. They got on the wrong bus. We have to go back and pick them up. We're like, oh my God, that's fine, whatever. Inconvenient, it happens, blah, blah, blah. Turn around, pick these 2 people up. And then she realizes, oh, well, if we have 2 more people that we picked up, then there's too many people on this bus. So she announces, there's 2 extra people on this bus. We don't know who it is. And the tour company is telling me that like those people have to pay. So she starts calling out names, raise your hand. If you're in this list, we are not on that list. There's a Gary on the list, a Gary P something is his last name, but there's no Gabby Peterson. So we raise our hands, we're like, we're not on the list. And she's like, okay, well, you guys have to pay. you have not paid for this tour. And we were like, okay, well, we're supposed to be on a tour and we're on the wrong bus. And so she comes over and we realize that Gary, the people that were missing was Gary on the bus. Those people that we had to go back and get was Gary. And we were the confusion. She thought we were Gary. So that's how there was like two people. It's just like, what are the odds that the person missing is Gary P something last name and that the rain came at the exact same time, blah, blah, blah. So she comes over. She's like, you need to pay 58 euros per person to be here. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I spent $270 on the tour. There's no way for us to get in contact with the other tour, the other bus. They left, they're gone. We already did this like big wrap around to go get Gary. So Gary, come on down, Gary. So yeah, like what are the odds of that? So basically we had to pay 58 euros per person. I already spent $270 on this tour. I'm already like, I know we've spent so much money on this trip already. Way more than I budgeted. My budget was stupid. So yeah, I was just like, I was already in a bad mood because I was soaking wet. And then that happened and I was like, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. We ended up contacting Viator and being like, explaining the situation and how the rain caused everyone to be confused. And our tour guide said she was really sorry because like, she's like, realized that it was her, you know, not double checking and not checking us in properly that kind of created this whole issue because we probably would have just immediately gotten off the bus had we realized. Like if we said, hey, can we check in? And she said, oh, you're not on my list. The buses hadn't left yet. We would have just gotten off. So she was very apologetic, but she couldn't offer us a discount. Anyway, we've been emailing with Viator this morning and they offered us to go again today on the actual tour we were supposed to be on for free, which was really nice of them. But me and Dave, we had a little bit too much wine yesterday. We had a lot of wine yesterday. So we didn't really feel like going again. Plus, like, we have a lot of things we want to do in Florence itself. And a lot of the tour was just sitting on a bus. Like, I'd say about 3 hours of it was just on a bus. So, yeah, we didn't really feel like doing that again. They offered us 50% refund, and we took it. Ended up, the actual tour we did was more expensive than the one we did yesterday. I think because it said it was a smaller group, right, Dave? Like, that's what we... Actually, I don't even know why it would have been more expensive. It was like considerably more. It was $100 extra. Sunset. Oh yeah, it was like a sunset focused one. I think it got back later then. Anyway, this tour we did yesterday was cheaper. With the 50% discount, we basically ended up paying the original price we paid for the original tour for the cheaper tour. So it's like, we ended up spending the same amount of money in the end. And it was a wonderful tour. We loved the second place we went to. It was so good. They also made olive oil and balsamic, and we got stuff for Christmas gifts shipped to Canada so we don't have to haul it back. So we ended up spending a lot more money. And now we're gonna go to the Mercato Centrale. We went the other day, but we had eaten already, so we weren't really in the mood to get more food, but it's like 12:30 right now. We haven't eaten anything. So that's what we're gonna do right now. It's so dark in here. I'm gonna go grocery shopping. Let's go to the grocery store. Want, Dave? I'm interested in something with cheese and tomatoes. I really want like a focaccia with caprese style, you know? There's the pulpo. I'm okay. Should we see our girl? The best. I mean, these are so good. David's gonna buy me my birthday gift today. We're gonna get a perfume from the perfumery that is here. It's stunning. And I wore it all day yesterday and I loved it. So David's buying it. Yay, Dave. I'm ready to put my perfume on. Hi everyone. Welcome to my Oficina Profuma Farmaceutica di Santa Maria Novella. This is my perfume unboxing. This is my perfume. This is the Vanilla Vaniglia. You ready, Dave? Look how stunning. Oh my God. And I promised myself I wouldn't hoard this because I tend to hoard perfumes and then they go off because I'm like, oh, it's too special, especially this one. If I want it again, have fun. Never can buy it again unless I come back to Florence. So I guess I'll have to come back when it runs out. Oh my God, it's so good. And I wore it all day yesterday and I couldn't stop smelling it. I know it already smells good on me after it settles. Thanks, Dave. I smell like heaven. Full fit, we got schneeks. We got schneeks, shorts, top, sweater over my shoulders to cover my breasts. And then I got my big 80s mom earrings from Amazon. We're gonna go to Vivolo. We're gonna get the Vivoli. We're gonna get the famous Affogato. Even if there is a long line, we're still going. Vamos. Just a little bit of a sewage smell, no big deal. We are en route to Vivoli. And it smells like poop. I will never be the same. And that's where me and Dave are staying, over there. Beautiful. A second Affogato. Dave's on it. Oh my God, they brought me olives. Picked our spot for the sunset. We're sunsetting. Look at this crazy young couple getting married. It's giving Harry Potter. It's giving Diagon Alley. We have the fit of the night. The fit of the night. We just attempted to get into a lovely restaurant, but they were booked. Maybe we should try to book in for Sunday or something. All the way through? Oh, right. They had afternoon lunch. Okay. Apparently it was too good of a restaurant. So now we're walking to Trattoria Giovanni, which was another one on our list. There's lots of restaurants here, though. We'll get in somewhere. It'll be delicious, Dave. They snuck us in. This is really cute. I wish you could smell this because it smells so good. How's your gelato, mi amore? Oh, I love coconut. Oh, that's delicious. pistachio cream is delicious. Dave's is juiced up. They saw him and they said, "Sir, I'm serving you meat." Well, veggie meat, but. I just really want to catch the essence of Dave. Limoncello Spritzy from the wine window. Let me angle it so you're not in it.
I can be in it for 2 seconds, I don't mind.
My new bag. I got her today for 35 euro. What a good price. I was about to walk away because I didn't know if I actually wanted it. And buddy guy was like, 35 euro, take it, go. He was like he was putting it in a bag already. I like it a lot actually. Very happy with it. Me and Dave are very hungover. I haven't vlogged much today because I haven't had the mental capacity. It's my last day in Florence. I forgot to film my lunch. A crime, David, a crime. And it was the first time we had the papa al pomodoro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's upsetting. All in all. Also, this bag turns into a backpack. Well, that's what they were telling me, but I mean, it's a little bit weird when you wear this backpack. Like, I don't think I would wear it as a backpack. But it's nice to have the option, like if I start hiking or something. So good. Going back to the Odeon. Heading out. Our train's delayed by an hour and 10 minutes. Of course it is. And we have a pizza class that we were already in a rush to get to. And now we're going to be hella late. We're in Naples, baby. It is way warmer here. We have not much time to get to our pizza class. Apparently Uber is not a thing. Okay, new hotel / Airbnb tour. We just got into Naples, so this is what you see when you walk in. It's very spacious. We got big blue couches, a giant window. Look at that, a huge window. This little armoire here. We also have a bathroom on the main floor, which is amazing because I was getting really sick of going up and down the stairs just to go to the bathroom. And a little table right here. I believe breakfast is included, but I'm not entirely sure. This is our view outside of our room. Very cute. Naples is so busy compared to Florence. There was just a lot going on. You can see through the stairs. And then this is the bedroom. And then there is the bathroom right there. And some towels. Look at that. And we don't have much time, so I have to quickly get freshened up for our pizza making class that we're going to tonight. Cute bathroom. Look how cutie. The tile runs all the way up. The vibes are immaculate. I'm ready for some pizza. I'm very hungry. You want to wave to the party people? Oh my god, I love the flooring. I just realized. Hi everyone. We had a travel day today. We just got into Naples. We left today we were supposed to leave at noon, but classic us, we had a big train delay. We got to the train station like half an hour early, and we were looking at the board, and it seemed like every single train that was leaving out of Torino was 70 to 100 minutes delayed. So like hour and a half plus delayed. So we were like, oh God, hopefully we're not on a train that was out of Torino. And what do you know? It was. We were. So as soon as our train came up on the board, it was 70 minutes delayed. And so David went and got a ticket to speak to an agent, and then that in itself took about 45 minutes. And I just sat on the ground with our suitcases and edited for a little while. And luckily David got in with somebody, and they were like, I can get you on a train, but they're leaving now. So we ran as fast as we could to make it on the train, and we made it on with like 2 minutes to spare. It was one of those crazy moments, but we ended up getting to Naples. I think it was only like 50 minutes delayed, because we had a pizza making class at 5:30 and we got into Naples at like 3:30. So we only had about an hour from when we got in to when the pizza class started. But luckily, like, we got a cab right away from the train station. So it was like relatively easy, and we just dropped our stuff off, freshened up quickly, and then went to the class. And then we just did that. It was very fun. Lots of good tips on how to make Neapolitan pizza. Apparently, you just can't if you don't have the ingredients from this area. So good to know. And yeah, and then we just grabbed a little bit of groceries and some gelato, and we're back here because we have to get up early to make the ferry out to Capri. So we just booked some ferries. We're gonna go to Capri tomorrow morning at 9:10 is our ferry time, so we'll be up early, and we're gonna do a boat tour around the island, and then we're gonna just chill, probably beach, get some drinks, you know, chill, and then we'll be back at like 6:30 is like our ferry time at the end of the day. That's the plan. I thought I would just catch you guys up with what we've been up to. I feel like I'm starting to like know that the trip is wrapping up, so I'm getting a little bit shared. But I'm also really homesick. I really miss my boys, my kitty cats. I've been watching them on the webcam a lot. We have like a webcam set up at David's parents, and it's so cute. Oscar fully comes and says hi every time we talk to him. He like jumps up and like smacks the camera. And then Owie as well is like, he lifts his head and like looks at us whenever we talk to him. So that's been very nice, but I do miss them. We're up and at 'em. This is my bread with cheese that we're eating for breakfast. We're up to Capri. We probably do. We probably could get a coffee. We got coffees. We got David. We got our gate. Very. Apparently we picked a good tour. Let's skip the line. Dave's making me leave. We have a half day in Naples now, and then we're off to Amalfi. We're looking for a carpaccio. We've been watching Ripley while we've been here, and they're always in Naples. And we're trying to find the things that they were talking about in the show. I got a nocciola coffee, espresso nocciola. Dave got a macchiato. Oh, it looks like espresso, but it's very small. Okay, I'm having a little sip of this coffee. Yummy. It's like a hint of hazelnut. We're trying to figure out, oh, I always do this when I drink cappuccinos. I get the chocolate everywhere. We're trying to figure out what the heck we're gonna do today, because we didn't really plan what to do in Naples, and we don't have much time, so we're trying to fit in as much as we can. Dave wants to go see a mural of Maradona, and I want to shop / go to see a Carpaccio. My hair just does not like it here at all. I miss my Dyson. Stunning. Florence was like all croissants, and we were both like, I love a croissant, I'm not gonna lie, but is it Italian? No, it is not. It's not even it, and we're stunned. Alfredo with soya and espresso brasiliano. Amalfi Coast room tour. Let's go. Okay, you walk in. Here's the door. You can see the closet here. Should I use my mics? Let me use my mics. All right, let's start this thing over again. So you walk in, you have the door. Here is the closet. And then, the jacuzzi. And look at this wonderful room. We have 2 balconies. Getting familiarized with the jacuzzi. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Look at this. Oh my God. I went bougie with this room because I just knew it'd be worth it. And then we have a second balcony. And then here's the bed. Gorgeous bed. We have a little area here. We have the refrigerator. Carlo, who carried my luggage up the stairs, said that this is the best room in the whole goddamn place. Oh my God. 2 balconies. Look at that. Ocean views. Just stunning. And then we have the bathroom. Look at that. Wow. I'm truly baffled by this room. It's stunning. And I use my credit card points, so gotta get those credit card points because that's what this is all for. I would never have paid for this for myself, but we're very excited. Very excited. I will be spending my 17th, no, not my 17th birthday, my 30th birthday here on the 17th. My champagne birthday, just kidding. All right, we are going to get settled in and then figure out where we're going to have dinner. Apparently there's a cute little square. Also, we're in Atrani. Technically, we're not in Amalfi. We're technically in Atrani. And me and Dave have been watching Ripley, the Netflix show, and they were in Atrani. So this just feels very, I don't know, what's the word? Serendipitous.
No, not really, because we were already here and then started watching.
That's true. We were already in Italy. We started watching it. We saw a Carpaccio today, right? Didn't we, Dave? The same one that's in the show. And in the show, they have the same perfume bottle that I just bought. Weird. Weird. It's our Italy show. No, I just mean, you know, there's like little things. Well, I guess we went and saw the Carpaccio specifically because we saw it in the show. But, you know, it's just nice to have a show that, like, links up with where you are. I shall get settled in. And I'm not even mad that it's cloudy. I'm not even mad. Oh my gosh. Hi, honey. Oh, I want to pet you, boo-boo. Oh my God, he's so cute. Hi, baby. Aww. We're in Amalfi. I'm wearing a little short set. It's a metal glove and a blazer. We have another fork in the road and we're not sure. There were signs that said Amalfi everywhere and now it's stopped. Oh my God. Looks like that thing scared the shit out of me. Not that way, I don't think. it, David. You're gonna have to help me. Just slick it into a little tight founding father bun. Is that what you think I should do? Do you like my hair pulled back?
I like your hair like this.
Like this? With these like...
Shows off your little waves.
It does show off my natural wave. Because this is not what I styled my hair like. Because my hair refuses to stay in any sort of style here. The second I walk outside, it's poof. I think that's a testament to my Dyson at home. I think I really do have shitty hair.
What?
I just mean I feel like my hair is like unmanageable. But because I use the Dyson, it doesn't feel like it is. My hair always feels very shiny and smooth at home.
Don't say things
to the point where I thought my hair was just like a lot healthier than it is.
Don't say things like that.
I know, but all it takes is like a smidge of humidity and a regular blow dryer and my hair looks like caca.
It's on your head. No one thinks that.
Digging for compliments here. So the likelihood of me getting scurvy is quite high. I've had 0 vegetables today, unless you include the pomodoro sauce on my pizza. Dave. Did you ask them? This is so cutie. No, this is perfect. Ah! Dave surprised me and I was being a bitch. I was like, dude, it's my birthday. I want to go to the beach. And he's like, let's just sit here for a little bit. I was like, I don't want to.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Va bene.
Grazie, baby. It's my birthday. Hello, vlog. Just wanted to do a little birthday update. We are in Amalfi. We got here yesterday. We're actually in Atrani. We are about to go to the beach, and Dave surprised me with a little happy birthday surprise, which was so cute. Okay, bye. Favorite drink in Italy. It's the Hugo Spritz. Dave said, how much is it? I said, I didn't look. Basic.
Basic.
Little pistachio spritz. We're going for dinner. Yeah, yeah. And I have to wear very ladylike. I have to wear my flip-flops on the way there, but then I'm gonna wear my little white shoes. And I was considering not wearing them, but I hauled them all the way around Italy, so they have to be worn at least once on the trip. I'll change into them as we go up into the restaurant because we have a lot of stairs. We're doing a full fit check. because I have no full mirror. I can't even do a full fit check. There's a jacuzzi in the way. So far back, I'm basically off the page. The dress is Reformation. I've worn it to probably 4 weddings, and now for my birthday. Hopefully my hair's intact when we get there. I doubt it. Literally, my dress is causing me drag. Wow.
It looks very good.
It looks so good. And then there's a little tuna steak over here. Oh my god, the presentation. And these are the cups I wanted from Florence. Look how cutie. I don't know if I wanted blue, but... Oh my god, it stopped raining. It's been raining all morning. Dave has thick skin and an electric heart. This is the issue. I don't have a tripod on this little adventure. Hi, everyone. Yesterday was my birthday. I guess I'll do a little birthday recap. I woke up in the morning and opened the blinds, and I had a beautiful view of Atrani, and what a perfect way to start my birthday. It was just a perfect start of the day. And then we went and got breakfast. I had 2 free cappuccinos. Another perfect start to the day. And the breakfast was delicious. We then went on a little walk, and we walked around Atrani, and Dave was stalling hard because he knew that he had a little surprise being set up in the room. I didn't know that. So I was like, why are you being difficult on my birthday? Because he was like, why don't we just sit on the Atrani beach? And I was like, well, no, the sun finally came out, and I want to go put my swimsuit on, and I want to go to the beach in Amalfi. And he's like, no, let's just sit here. And I was like, no, I really want to put my swimsuit on and go to the beach chairs. He's like, no, I think we should really enjoy this. And I was like, why are you being difficult? It's my birthday. Then he had to come up with a bunch of excuses. And I started being a little bit of a biatch. So good for Dave for sticking it out and not losing his cool. I had no idea, honestly. I was very surprised. And he even pretended he lost the room key, which is so unlike him that I was like, are you effing kidding me? On my birthday, you lose the room key? But he just pretended for a little while. And he had to lie to staff. Because I had to be like, we're going to reception and we're asking for a new key. And he was like, let's just check it if it's not at breakfast. So we had to go to the waitress from breakfast and be like, did we leave anything? He did a really good job. Good job, Dave. He's a wicked staller. Oh my God, your foot is on camera. So yeah, we got back to the room, and there was like 2 glasses of champagne and a little cake, and David put balloons everywhere, and there was like rose petals. It was beautiful. Yeah, after that we went to Amalfi, and we went to the beach club there. Luckily, I was unsure if there was going to be umbrellas and beach chairs because a lot of them closed down at the beginning of October, but it was a nice day, so a lot of them were out, and we rented 2 beach chairs. And because it's late in the season and the weather, they said, was not good, even though it was very nice day. They said usually it's 40 euros for the beach chairs, but we only paid 20. I told Dave, I was like, if it's 50 euro per chair, absolutely not. If it's 20 euro per chair, I'll think about it, because it was like the one thing I wanted to do on my birthday in Amalfi was like sit at the beach club and be like waited on the beach. So luckily it wasn't that bad. So we each paid 10 euros and we sat at the beach for a bit. I got 2 Hugo spritzes, which is like my new favorite spritz. Delicious. It's kind of like a better version of a mojito. I don't really like mojitos, but I love the Hugo spritz. Apparently it has, what does it have, Dave? Prosecco, Sambuca. Yeah, apparently it has Sambuca. You can't really taste it though. I really like them. I'm not a huge Sambuca black licorice person, but it was delicious. They bring you snacks here whenever you order a spritz. Like they bring you a little bag of snacks. So basically that was our lunch. It was snacks and drinks. We also did that in Capri, where we just ordered drinks and just ate the little appies that come with it, and that was like food for the day. So yeah, probably at like almost 4, we wrapped up there and walked around Amalfi. We just looked at all the shops during the day, just because the last day we'd gone through at like 8 p.m, so a lot of stuff was closed. Yeah, we just did like the full walk up Amalfi. We got some gelato. We got a folded over pizza. It looks like a little panini, but it was a folded over pizza as a little snack. Came back here. I showered and got ready. And then we went for our dinner rezo, which we booked the night before. I had a dinner rezo booked before I came on the trip. And I'm not very good at like double checking that things are close to where we are. It looked close on a map, but it was a 26-minute drive. So they wanted 40 euros to drive us 5 minutes from the ferry terminal to our hotel. So we were like, we're not cabbing to this dinner spot. So I canceled that and we booked a place within walking distance. And we had a really lovely dinner. It was delicious. They did a little birthday song at the end of dinner, which was really nice of them. And then we came back here and we watched 2 episodes of Ripley. We also used our little jacuzzi and went to bed. So perfect birthday day. And then this morning I woke up and it wasn't raining. And then within like 10 minutes of being awake, it starts to pour like sheets of rain, as it has been in Italy the whole time we've been here. But yeah, it just stopped raining. So I think we have like 20 minutes until we have to check out of this hotel. So we'll probably head down right away after we film this, check out. And then we have a ferry at noon back to Naples. And then we have to check in to our 1-night stay in Naples. We have an early flight tomorrow. We fly to London at 8 a.m., I think. 8 a.m.? Yeah. Oh, that's going to suck. And then we have a 4-hour layover at Heathrow. Our flight actually leaves earlier than it was supposed to, which I've never seen. Like, you know how they usually like give you an email update, like your flight time change? It's usually later. So ours is earlier, which is kind of bizarre. Oh, and I have to pay 85 euros for my checked bag. Basically, British Airways makes you add bags before you check in. You can't do it while you check in. You have to do it before. We didn't know that. Also, we swore we added the bag when we booked the flight. Because I vividly remember David asking me, like, you're going to check a bag, right? And I was like, yeah. I swear we paid for it beforehand, but I don't know. Apparently not. So when we were looking at it last night, Dave was like, well, maybe we did pay for it and we're just not seeing it here. Why don't we check in and then see if we have a checked bag? And then if we don't, we add it. Can't do that with British Airways. So now we have to pay at the till, and it's 85 euros. To be fair, it was only 80 euros. It was only 5 euros cheaper to do it beforehand. So I just feel like I'm so over these airlines. It's just like, how can they possibly trick you into spending more money? I just hate the trickery. I'm so over it. So yeah, and I still have to pay $75 to get my bag onto the Air Canada flight. So yeesh, lots of money spent. This was a very expensive trip. I'm kind of going to be embarrassed to sit down and total everything up. But a fun trip nonetheless. We had such a good time. And I'm very, very grateful that we are able to do this. And it's not a detrimental financial mistake. Like, we did this pretty smartly, I think. We saved up for a long time. It's just, it sucks when you're spending money that you don't really want to spend on stupid things like expensive Ubers and paying for bags and the trickery of, you know, on our EasyJet flight, they were like, oh, it says clearly here hand baggage, which means you had to check in your carry-on at the till. And I'm like, it says hand baggage. How does that mean I have to check it in? She's like, hand baggage means you have to check it in. I'm like, why did you name it that? That's confusing on purpose. So, don't want to be negative at the end of our trip. Okay, bye guys. I'll check in probably in Naples before we head out. And hopefully we have a very delicious last pizza night before we are off. Okay, bye.
Oh!
Wasn't expecting to be on a train or a bus at all. We're back in Naples. We had quite the day. Quite the day. We're gonna go get some fast food. That's the kind of day it's been. This is such a big burger. Compare a palm for comparison.
I mean, the patty looks kind of gross, but
Does it? Oh.
it's very vegetarian.
Yeah, let's say, is that zucchini? Okay. It's just potato. Shut up. You paid $14 for that.
Maybe that's why she was confused why we were ordering it.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
good shit if you want them.
Hey, I probably will need it if it's just potato on a bun. Are you joking?
I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not great.
That's so not what I wanted.
I don't know. It's really filled on Burger King.
Why did we go to Burger King? This is a natural joke. It's mashed, it's like literally mashed potato on a bun.
I'm having my 5 potatoes.
It's the carb special. This is actually deeply upsetting.
I'm not even thinking about it. At least it was basil mayo.
Yeah, I put a sauce on it at least.
Honestly, I would have rather had a chicken burger at this point. I'm just having
Dude.
fries with fries.
This is wild. I think she was trying to warn us. I think she was trying to say like, guys, don't get that.
It's a patty made of vegetables.
Potatoes are vegetables.
They were so honest with us.
At least put a photo. Wow. I can't believe I'm halfway through this. I must be that hungry. This is the perfect end for the perfect day.
This is worse than not having a vegetarian option.
Yeah.
And probably this was the first ones they sold in like a month.
Literally. No one's ever bought it.
That's why it took so long. He was figuring out how to make it.
He's like, we literally never sold one before.
Can you tell us how it tastes? $5.
I keep thinking it's gonna be better. But this is sweet. It's actually bad.
Should just have a croissant at a cafe.
Literally, this can't be my last meal of the day. This tastes like
No,
shit.
no, we're going to a nice pizzeria later.
Okay.
I just
think
wanted
I'm
like
done.
a quick lunch.
Yeah.
Disgrace. Disgrace. Okay, hi vlog. The last time we chatted, I was all like, oh, we're gonna get on a ferry and I'll see you in Naples. Wrong, because it was raining. So when we woke up and we saw it raining, we had some friends we made in Florence tell us that their ferry got canceled on like a very last notice, like an hour before their ferry time. And they were like, it sucked. We had to pay for a cab all the way to Amalfi and it was like insanely expensive. And so ever since then, I've been really worried that our ferry was gonna get canceled. And we woke up this morning and saw the rain. I was like, uh-oh, this is not good. David kept on telling me, like, check Omeo, like, check the app, see if it's delayed, see if it's canceled. Kept checking. It says on time, no emails. And we're like, okay, it's going. Let's go. Paid 20 euros to get from our hotel to the ferry terminal. We show up and it literally just said Naples. It just had, like, nothing next to it, just, like, crossed off. And we asked the guy and he's like, yeah. All Naples ferries are canceled for the day. And we're like, okay, well, we have an 8 a.m. flight tomorrow, so we need to get to Naples today. He's like, okay, your best bet is to get on a bus to Salerno and then catch a train from Salerno to Naples. And we're like, okay, that doesn't sound that awful. From Atrani, you could see this like bigger city down the coast. And I was like, oh, I think that's Salerno. Just because like on a map, I could see that they're kind of close. And so I was like, oh, okay, a bus to Salerno. It's going to be like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. We walk up. There's already a huge line of people because everyone that was on our ferry, which is probably like 100 people, I would say, if it was the same size as our one to Amalfi, everyone was just like in this giant line with their suitcases trying to buy bus tickets. And we're like, how do we buy the bus tickets? And they're like, you just have to find the guy in the orange vest. And the guy in the orange vest is in like a sea of people trying to buy tickets. So it was cash only. Me and David had to go to ATM, or David had to go to the ATM and pull out cash. And we'd already pulled out cash because we needed to pay for the little golf cart that takes us to the ferry terminal. So this is the second time in the same day getting out cash. David gets cash. We finally get to talk to the guy in the orange vest. He's like, okay, the bus comes at 12:15 to Salerno right here, like right in this giant line, the people that we're in. And me and David had already had the experience in Lake Como, where we're from Canada. We're used to lines being respected. It's like the #1 rule in Canada. Like if you skip a line, you're gonna get yelled at. So us being Canadian, when the whole Bellagio situation happened, we're like, where's the back of the line? We'll get to the back of the line. We'll respect the line. And as the bus drives up, people just shoved at the front. It like literally somebody could have just walked up and they would be the first person on the bus. So me and David already know that. We've seen it firsthand. And so we're like, we're not going to the back of that line. We're just gonna stand near where the bus's doors would open and hope to God we get on the bus. We're waiting, the line's getting bigger. And then all of a sudden this bus that's like across the road that we could just see the front of it, it had originally said Amalfi, and it turns its sign to say Salerno. And instantaneously, a parade of people start running across the road towards the bus, and people are screaming. People are like, ah! And me and Dave like look at each other and we're... And me and David look at each other, we're like, we have to go. Like, we have to run. So David has my giant suitcase. And it also, by the way, has started pouring rain again. So I have an umbrella and I'm like trying to cover my laptop. And we just start stampeding towards the front. And me and Dave, we got our elbows up. We know how it goes. We know that it's a fight for your life thing here. So we push through. And, you know, and it was like 2 buses and they were like a foot apart from each other. So there was like no room to actually like get on the bus. And like people are like struggling with their suitcases. Everyone has an umbrella. Everyone's putting their umbrella in each other's eyes. And then people start shoving, like literally like mosh pit shoving to just push with sheer effort to get to the front of the bus line. And I was just like, I cannot believe this is happening. Like it's like full blown, like human decency has gone out the window. We're all animals and we're fighting for our next meal. David was ahead of me, luckily. And it was just so much chaos. Like I can't even describe how much chaos there is. Like there's this like Brazilian group of friends that met each other who insist that their family is behind the line and they're like pulling random people from the back of the line up to the front of the bus because one of them made it on already. Like, it was so stupid. And each of them has, like, 3 giant backpacks. And they're pushing through. And then the bus that was originally next to this bus starts just, like, barreling through this crowd of people. I'm trying to back up, but it felt like I was backing into a wall. Like, there was just, like, no one was moving. Utter chaos. It's pouring rain. I'm worried about my laptop. This little old lady behind me, and, like, she's like, I'm old. And then her daughter is like, that's my mom. She needs to get on. And I was like, that's just not how this works, lady. Like, it is literally survival of the fittest right now. Somehow, some way, the guy literally looks at David and says, is there 2 of you? And we said, yeah. And he said, okay, you guys come on. And then he literally said, like, last people. He, like, cuts it off. So me and David were the last 2 people on the bus. We're standing on the bus with 2 suitcases and 2 bags. Like, I have my personal bag. Dave has his backpack. I look up the time from Amalfi to Salerno. It was like an hour and 6 minutes. And it's like the windiest road. Like, this road is like known for being chaos. It's pouring rain. The buses are like passing each other with like centimeters in between them. Absolute chaos. I also felt so bad because we were the very first stop on the bus's line, and every stop after us, there was people, like crowds of people trying to get on this bus to Salerno, because I'm sure every ferry in the area stopped for the day. And not a single person was allowed to get on the bus because our bus was already packed. So I felt for them, because that's what happened to us at Bellagio. Is it was like every bus that would come would have room for like 6 people, even though there was a line of like 20. So yeah, I just felt for everyone on the bus after us. But yeah, and then we made it to Salerno. We get on the train. That's also chaos because everyone's getting on the same train. Come here, and then I just had that shitty ass burger. So that's been the day so far. Me and Dave are, one, just grateful that our flight was not today, because that would have been a literal shit show. We are just going to digest the worst burger I've ever had, and then hopefully get some better food later on. Probably watch some Netflix and do nothing for the rest of the day, because we need to decompress. We were both talking, and we were like on the train to Naples, and we were like, our heart rate was so elevated still from like the adrenaline of it all. I had also just chugged a coffee before that all, so I thought my heart was gonna like leap out of my chest. The realities of traveling. It's not all as glamorous as it looks, isn't it? One last Neapolitan pizza. We have a fried pizza, and we have just a good old margarita.